elegant winter evening that we offer the parents. Before I say a few words about that, I just want to thank Lisa Yassi, our hospitality coordinator, and her team of parents and students. So let's give them a round of applause. They prepared these beautiful hors d'oeuvres, and there are desserts coming after the program, so we're very grateful. The winter evening helps to defray the cost of our literary journal and yearbook here at New Hope, so thank you for coming out to support that. I think most importantly, the winter evening is a thank you to the parents from our kids and our tutorials for all that you do for them as homeschooling parents. So kids, let's give your parents a round of applause. So without further ado, let me pass the mic to our illustrious MC this evening, Nicholas Terranova.
Thank you very much. All right. It's great to see all of you tonight. I'm Nicholas Terranova. I'm a senior here at New Hope. It's great to see all these faces, and tonight you're going to see some great acts. But before we do, here at New Hope, we'd like to start the night in prayer. This time, however, we are going to be praying in Latin. The Latin 1 tutorial will be leading us in the Collect for Purity. And I ask that when Mr. Drummond says, Dominus vobiscum, everyone respond, et cum spiritu tuo. So we can do that. So when he says Dominus vobiscum, you say, very good, very good. The Collect for Purity was used in the 11th century in the Anglican Rite. So please stand.
Dominus vobiscum. Oremur. Omnipotens Deus, cui omne cor patet, et omnis voluntas loquitur, et quem nullum latet secretum, purifica per infusionem Sancti Spiritus, cogitationes cordis nostri, ut te perfecte diligere, et sanctum nomen tuum, digne laudare meriamur, per Christum Dominum nostrum. Amen.
You may be seated. Through the years, many have enjoyed fencing as a fun and exciting sport. In fact, fencing has been offered here at New Hope Tutorials as a short-term workshop for many years. So tonight, Thomas and Daniel Huppy will be performing a basic 5-point match. So please welcome the fencing tutorial.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jack. I'm the coach. I do all the coaching here. We're in our second year of our fencing program, and it's going pretty well. As a matter of fact, the team from New Hope Tutorial went over to Gordon College and challenged them to a duel match, and guess who won? New Hope won. So these kids are getting pretty good, and we're always looking for new people. The more the merrier. The more people you have to work out with, the better you are. So if any of you are interested after you see this, they are going to be running it again, almost immediately. One thing you're going to see here is how it's done in the Olympics. It's done electronically. So when the touch scores, you're going to hear the machine, which she just turned on, beeping and lighting up a light. So there's no question about, did it hit? Because that's going to tell you if it did, right there. All right? Now, if both lights come on, then it's up to the referee to figure out who did what and award the touch. All right? In fencing, you see that 300? Am I in your way? That stands for 3 minutes. That's all they get. 3 minutes to score 5 valid touches. As soon as I hit the fence button, that clock's going to start moving. You'll see it counting down. When somebody hits, it stops all by itself. The machine is already rigged to do that. These 0-0, that's the score. And I'm going to try not to stand in everybody's way when I do this, but I have to be over there watching the action so I can see what's going on, all right? So I'll try to stand right in the middle so I don't block too many people. All right, guys, you ready to do this? All right, come on up. First thing they're going to do is check the weapons and make sure that they're valid, make sure that everything's working. Go ahead. All right, so you can see a red light over here, a green light on this side, and if the light comes on, it's for the person that's on that side that that light is on, okay? So you'll see how it works in a second. Okay, fencers on guard. I'm going to go way back here if I can. Am I blocking anybody? All right, fencers, are you ready? They're either going to say yes or nothing, and if I hear nothing, then I assume they're ready. Are you ready? Fence. Halt. Okay, there's only one light, so that's an easy one. Touches on the left-hand side, so the score is 1-0. On guard, ready? Fence. Halt. This time the attack comes from the right and hits. Touches on that side. Ties it up 1-1. This is exactly the same way it's done in the Olympics. It's done with the same scoring machine, and it is part of the Summer Games. On guard. Are you ready? Fence. Halt. When you see a white light like that, that means there was a hit, but it's not a valid touch. It was either on the arm, leg, or mask. Those are invalid touch areas. On guard. Ready? Fence. Halt. On the final action, it hits good. That's right. Score is 2. On guard. Are you ready? Fence. Halt. On the preparation, the attack starts from the left. 2-2. On guard. Ready? Fence. Halt. Attack is blocked. The repost, no. The remise, yes. Touch left. 3-2. On guard. Fence is ready. Fence. Halt. Halt. Okay, both lights came on. Aha. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. There was a white light and a red light. The white light actually had right of way, so there was no touch scored. That was an off target. Then the valid touch happened. So no touch on that one. On guard, ready? Fence. Halt, the final attack hits. Touch is good to the right. 3-3. I think they sort of know each other's game a little bit, seeing as how they're brothers. On guard, are you ready? Fence. Halt, all right. The initial attack, no. The replacement hits. Touches to the right. 4-3. On guard. Fences, are you ready? Fence. Halt. The final attack is off target. No touch. On guard. Ready? Fence. Halt. The attack hits in the mask. That's an off target. No touch. Ready? Fence. Halt. On the initial attack, it's off target. Ready? Fence. Halt. The attack comes from the left and it hits good, just to the left. Score is 4-4. In fencing, this is what's called la belle. This one wins it. This touch determines who wins the match. On guard. Are you ready? Fence. Oh, wouldn't you know, huh? Wouldn't you know? Okay. On that one there, both fencers came forward, both attacked, both hit. There's no right of way on that one. On guard. Ready? Fence. Off. The attack is blocked. The parry hits off target. Thing done. On guard. Ready? Fence. Off. This time the attack. This time the attack starts here. He blocks it, hits, and then he continues. The touch is actually scored to the right. Winner is on this side right here. 5-4. You notice that at the end, they shook hands. That's a part of the game. So we thank you for watching this little demo. And like I said, we're always looking for new people, and we invite you to sign up if you'd be interested. Thank you.
Thank you very much, fencing. Our next performer tonight will be Ellen Streeter. Ellen has been playing the guitar for almost 7 years and has taught herself mostly through the use of books and online videos. After finally figuring out how to play the difficult F major chord, she began learning many different songs composed by some of her favorite bands, including Coldplay, Owl City, and Kelly Clarkson. The song that she will be singing tonight is called Life in Technicolor 2, her favorite song composed by Coldplay, which also happens to be her favorite band. Please welcome Ellen Streeter.
There's a Cold War coming on the radio, I heard. Baby, it's a violent world. Whoa, love, don't let me go. Won't you take me where the street lights glow? I can hear it coming, I can hear the siren sound. Now my feet won't touch the ground. Time came a-creeping, oh, time's a loaded gun. Every road is a ray of light. It goes on and on and on and on. Time only can lead you on. Still, it's such a beautiful night. Whoa, love, don't let me go. Won't you take me where the street lights glow? and don't ever hold me down. Now my feet won't touch the ground.
Thank you, Ellen. This year at New Hope, the American History Tutorial is covering the time periods from the Civil War to the 1980s. Their skit this evening is a series of vignettes showing a few of those different time periods. Please welcome the American History Tutorial.
From the north.
From the south.
From the east.
From the west.
Rough Riders, assemble!
Home, home on the range, where deer and the antelope graze, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
Woo! Hey, Sam, we're pretty hungry. You think you could get us some bananas?
Of course.
Thanks.
Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. We string beans and onions, cabbages and scallions, and all kinds of fruit and sage. We have an old-fashioned tomato, Long Island potato. But yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today.
Hey, go off to France and go to war. Get us some bananas, though. But no, Sam, you stay. Don't go.
He went away, and you hung around and bothered me every night. And when I wouldn't go out with you, you said things that weren't very nice. My boyfriend's back, and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey, my boyfriend's back. See him coming, better cut out on the double. Hey, my boyfriend's back. You've been spreading lies, but I was untrue. Hey, my boyfriend's back. Look out now, 'cause he's coming after you. Hey, my boyfriend's back.
Thank you, American History. Emma Gallo has been a New Hope student for 2 years and is excited to perform for you tonight. She is the lead singer of the band Anonymous and has performed at many local venues, such as the Topsfield Fair and the Eve Rising Music Festival. She is recording her first CD with local music legend Brian Mace to be released later this year. Tonight, she will be performing Roar by Katy Perry. Please welcome Emma Gallo.
Tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I sat quietly and agreed politely. Guess that I forgot I had a choice, that you pushed me past my breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. Like thunder gonna shake your ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I've got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire. Cause I am a champion. You're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. Cause I am a champion. You're gonna hear me roar, roar. You're gonna hear me. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. My stripes, I went from zero to my own hero. Held me down, but I got up. Get ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. Like thunder gonna shake your ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I've got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire. Cause I am a champion. You're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. Cause I am a champion. You're gonna hear me roar, roar, roar. I got the eye of the tiger, a fighter, dancing through the fire. Cause I am a champion. You're gonna hear me roar.
Thank you, Emma. The Sociedad Honoraria Hispanica, or National Spanish Honor Society, is an academic honor society focused on Spanish language excellence in secondary education and promotes a continuity and interest in Spanish studies. New Hope's chapter, Nueva Esperanza, was founded in 2012. And tonight, the Spanish Honor Society will be performing The Missing Pipe, a skit written during a Spanish 2 class and adapted for the winter evening by Kendall Yassi and Paul Statz. It tells the tale of a bumbling detective who has lost his pipe in a busy coffee shop and, with the help of his assistant, must collect clues from the interesting assortment of characters that he meets along the way. Please welcome the members of the Spanish Honor Society.
Estoy bien. Dije que estoy bien. ¡Para!
Lo siento, lo siento.
¿Dónde está mi pipa? ¿Sabes dónde está mi pipa?
Este es mi gato Norma. Norma tiene 15 años. ¿Tienes gatos?
Necesitamos discutir mi pipa. Presta atención.
Mis gatos son tan graciosos. Les gusta jugar con cuero. Es muy chistoso. Mira, mira.
No me importa. Tú, señor, no puedo encontrar mi pipa. ¿Sabes dónde está mi pipa? ¿Sabes dónde está mi pipa?
No.
¿Puedes oír?
I am up to here with this language.
Él no puede ayudar. ¿Quién ahora? Tú, señor, ¿cómo estás?
Soy horrible. Ayer conduje mi carro después de un viaje al centro comercial. Yo conduje mi carro encima de mi animal doméstico. Yo maté mi toro pájaro Felipe. Puse en la tierra anoche. Me duele el corazón. Soy un perdedor.
¡Ay, qué lástima! Pero, ¿saber quién lo robó mi pipa?
Mi toro pájaro.
¿Él robó mi pipa?
No soy toro pájaro. Pero yo sé quién.
Entonces, ¿dónde está mi pipa? Hola. Saber
¿Qué querías?
Quiero saber dónde...
¿Querías una doneta?
¡Silencio! Soy el detective. Voy a preguntar las preguntas.
Pues, una doneta de jalea.
¡No! ¿Sabes dónde está mi pipa?
Señor, yo sé.
¡Contéstame!
No soy ciego. ¿Y quién robó tu pipa?
Pues...
No sé cómo se llama.
Solo dígame.
Eres malo. No voy a decir quién robó tu pipa.
¡Ay, qué horrible! Mamá, tengo miedo del hombre.
Es bueno que tengas miedo de hombre.
Hola, señora. ¿Cómo estás?
Estoy bien. ¿Necesitas algo?
¿A qué lástima? No puedo encontrar mi pipa.
No sé. Mis hijas podrían verlo. ¿Vieron quién toca la pipa del hombre?
No.
¿Sabes si tu hijas lo robó mi pipa?
¿Cómo puedes creer este? No robaron la pipa del hombre malo, ¿verdad?
Claro que no. Por supuesto no.
No es posible que nadie en este café sabe nada.
Pues, solo uno.
¿Dónde está mi pipa? ¿Sabes dónde está mi pipa? ¿Quién lo robó?
¡Silencio! Gracias. La persona quien roba la pipa del detective es... ¡El señor viejo!
¿Qué?
What? Oh, you mean this? Right. Speak English!
Sí. ¡Ay, qué fabuloso! Pero, ¿dónde está mi revista? ¡Para!
Thank you, Spanish Honor Society. This year at New Hope, the students of American Literature Writing 2 wrote individual poems after reading some of Robert Frost's poetry. Reminiscent of the sleep she was desiring during the nights she wrote this piece, Becky Campelli will be reading her poem called Dreams. Please welcome Becky Campelli.
Dreams. Some dreams, you know, they flutter fast, from minds which try to write at last, those flickering scenes and feelings dim, which deftly slip them past. It's clear in nighttime while you lay, you know it at the break of day, but try to call the memory, and faint, it slips away. Traumatic dreams are not forgot, when falling, mute, or sometimes shot, paralysis, or sound, or fear, prove reason does not own the plot. Minds deep in sleep, peculiar things, reflecting self, they fly with wings, while sleeping men renew their strength. Again the dawn a new day brings.
Please welcome Mr. Westrate for the Servathon presentation. Correction. As we do here at New Hope, we're not mistake-free. Our next act will be Peter Kahali, who is a student here at New Hope and has performed as a violinist all across the North Shore for the past 9 years. He was thrilled to play at the Shaolin Liu Performance Center in Rockport, which is considered one of the best venues for music north of Boston. He has participated in the Northeast Mass Youth Orchestra for the past 6 years and is currently playing second violin at the highest level. Tonight, he will be performing Gavotte by Bach. Please welcome Peter Kahali.
So there's a lot of fun in those pictures, but there's also a lot of hard work. And our students over the last 3 years, as you can see, have put a lot into our annual fundraiser. I want to just say a few words about that tonight. In the spirit of shrinking the fundraiser down and tightening it up, we are not having a kickoff night. So we're having a little announcement here and then moving right into it. So this is all about service. The Servathon is aptly named. It's all about service. And so a lot of organizations will do some kind of athletic event at the end of the fundraiser to, do something active and earn those donor dollars. Jogathon or a stair climb. But after the first year, we felt that it better suited who we are, better expressed who we are, to go to a place like Haverhill, Mass. And do service projects on that day. And so we've done things like serving a meal at a shelter, working at a pregnancy care center, cleaning out after the winter on the walking trails in Haverhill, and that sort of thing. And we've worked with some very wonderful people doing some great work there. So it's been a tremendous experience, and it was a lot of fun. But the Servathon is also about serving the families here and the people that sit across the table from us. And we are, of course, all aware of the bad news of the economy and frozen salaries and rising prices. And we also know the stress of trying to have someone at home a good deal of the time to home educate the kids. And so we felt for a long time that it expresses who we are as a community, because first New Hope was always, in the mind of Joan and others, was always a ministry first. It expresses our spirit to ensure that whoever wants to come here, regardless of what they make or what they're able to pay or whether they're having a great or a lean year, will be able to take advantage of some of our coursework here. So I like to say that this is actually as important as Chaucer and chemical equations and skits in Spanish. This is really fundamental to who we are. So I encourage all of us to work very hard this year for the Servathon to seek to keep this scholarship fund robust. And boy, has it been. For the last 3 years, our students have made almost $30,000 each of those years. So that's about $90,000. And there are faces in this crowd who are here because of the hard work of our students. And so I give it up to them and I salute them for their hard work, and I encourage that hard work this year to continue in that spirit. I only have 3 little points to make, and the first is that the packets are done. They're ready for you. We gave some of them out on Thursday. If you haven't received yours, get it at the door. One of us will hand it to you. Please take a look at that. We don't want to belabor this or talk a lot about it. Everything you need to know about the Serve-a-thon is in that packet. So please, students and parents, take a look. As I said, we've been working to really shrink the Serve-a-thon down and not do fundraising all winter and spring. So we will accomplish most of the Serve-a-thon fundraising in the next 2 weeks. So by the 13th of February, we're hoping to have all of those letters sent. So I just encourage you to encourage your kids to get on personalizing those so that they can go out at that time. 75% of the work will be done, and we can go into the break feeling very good about the launch. And then finally, if you are a new family or maybe not and have questions or any concerns about the fundraising process, please, we invite you to come see us. We want this to work for everybody. So if you have another idea or another way to do this, please come and check in with us. We want to make sure that everybody's comfortable doing this so that it can be successful. Okay? So thank you all for the hard work you're about to do. Again, I salute you, and I'm so proud of what you've accomplished and what you will accomplish this year.
All right, thank you, Mr. Westrate. Can't wait for the Serve-a-thon. Although public speaking is commonly considered to be a solo endeavor, there are unique settings designed for multiple coordinated speakers. Stage plays, televised news broadcasts, and formal candidate debates are examples of this team elocution. The Public Speaking 2 students have created a skit to demonstrate their collective oratory skills. This skit is called Speech Factor, which spoofs a popular TV talent search show. Please welcome Public Speaking 2.
Live from Boxford, Massachusetts, it's everybody's favorite talent search program, Speech Factor, with our host, Harris Jackson.
Soft with light through yonder window. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Harris Jackson, and welcome to Speech Factor 2014, the talent show that determines the greatest public speakers of this generation. Now first, let me introduce to you our 3 judges. Simone Coel, Devon Yessie, and Sabrina Olivier. And now, our first contestant here to redeem her family name from her brother. Please welcome Brenna McCrugger.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I am so excited! I love you guys! You are so cute! Okay. I'm so excited to be here. I love this show. Okay. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of innocence. It was...
Do you want my advice to make it in the speaking industry? Don't. Just don't.
Girl, I don't know what she's talking about, because you have the speech factor. Can I shake your hand? Of course! Oh. She's so cool.
I think that if you channeled your excitement into your speech, it would have been much better performed.
That was certainly an enthusiastic performance. Next, the great and wonderful public speaking teacher. Please welcome Mrs. Libert. The crowd goes wild.
To be or not to be, that is the answer. I mean, question. What?
That was like I ordered a hamburger and just got the bun.
One word. Flawless. Flawless.
I think it would have helped your speech if it was memorized and practiced more.
Well, at least you didn't cry.
That was definitely an interesting take on Hamlet's soliloquy. And speaking of Shakespeare, but soft will light yonder window breaks. The winner of numerous speech and debate tournaments, please welcome Vicky Torius.
Thank you. 407 years ago, our fathers brought forth unto this continent.
That was a train wreck. Horrendous. I'm lost for words.
There's a spot in this industry for you, and it is here at Speech Factor.
I think your speech was very clear and very well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now for our final contestant, the renowned poet. Please welcome T.S. Terranova.
Good evening. Good evening. Tonight I shall read some poetry that I've composed. The burial of the dead. April is the cruelest month, breeding lilacs out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire. One moment. I forgot my reading glasses. Hold on one moment. This is so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Won the opera with a shoulder so tough, the drook to march had passed it to the rota, and bothered to be fine and switched the chord, the which fair to engendered is the floor. Once a
That was like an apple trying to be an orange. It just didn't work.
Oh, that's my style. You can't mess with my style. You sit back, young lady.
I have no idea what you just said, but it sounded so poetic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I think that was a very interesting and unique take on a very well-known poem.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
And now the judges will have a chance to confer amongst themselves who they believe has the X factor. And in the Speech Factor. And in the meantime, but soft, with light through yonder window breaks, it is the east, and Juliet is the sun! Drum roll, please. And the winner of Speech Factor 2014 is Harris Jackson.
What?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Art. Tonight, Xanthia Dwight is going to sing a song called Dreams by the Cranberries. She thought that this song about dreams was a good reminder of what we are supporting here at New Hope and the life of youth in the 21st century. Please welcome Xanthia Dwight. Thank you, Zanny. Our next presenter simply asked himself to be presented with these words. I present to you now the comedy of Matt Eckstein.
Hey, everybody. Someone suggested that I could do a comedy routine for winter evening tonight. And I thought, wow, that's a good idea. I am funny. People tell me that all the time. They tell me I'm funny all the time. Hey, wait a minute. What kind of funny do they mean? Anytime, except when you have to. You might have a favorite movie, and somebody asks you who stars in it, you just go, oh, I so know that movie. Why can't I think of that right now? And you're probably very familiar with where you keep your car keys. You know where you keep them so well that you can find that special place at any time, except when you're about to go for a drive. You can imagine what it would be like if that happened all the time. Hi there, what's your name? Ugh, I'm so used to it. You over there in the back. What was your birthday again? It's in the same days that holiday in late winter with the rodent who looks for a shadow to predict who will win the World Series. Wait, that wasn't quite it. Was it? Well, luckily it doesn't actually go that way. But there's still lots of places where you don't think of stuff you'd really rather think of. Let me tell a little story. Can any of you parents in the audience relate to this? Recently, my dad was going on a business trip to Florida for a few days. What happens, half the time he goes for a trip, he forgets to pack his pajamas. Before his trip to Florida, though, he was being really careful to remember to pack his pajamas. And he did. Then, when he got there, he looked inside his suitcase, and he discovered that he forgot his pants. By contrast, here at New Hope, most of us do a pretty good job of remembering the stuff, but I don't know, maybe somebody could have thought of getting a couple trash cans. Oh, one more story. This is a great one. One day I was on my way to... Where was I going again?
The curriculum for creative writing class is the entire glorious world around you and all of the amazing and sometimes crazy people who inhabit it. To write a short story well, you have to capture a three-dimensional, solid character. And our authors tell us that the best way to do that is through dialogue. So I asked the kids to listen very carefully to you and to everything they hear this year. And on one occasion, I asked them to go to a public place and to do some eavesdropping. They sit looking very studious, and they listen in on conversations that people are having, that you are having. But remember, you and they are in a public place. You should know this. They take down what they hear and they bring it back to class, and we think about how we speak and how we can depict that in stories. Because if dialogue works, it's gold. And if it doesn't, characters fall flat on their faces and we don't believe it. So tonight, we want to give you a taste of some actual dialogue that we heard this year at a Starbucks or Panera near you.
Here, you take it. So have you started your science project yet?
No.
She's so mean. I heard Mr. Stelline made 2 kids cry in his class yesterday. He's like evil.
You've seen that?
No.
Hey, can I get a couple bags of ice? Somebody sprained their ankle. I'll pay you. Yeah, sure, no problem.
Christopher!
So it was supposed to be my day off, but someone had to sprain their ankle.
Come on, Chris! Chris will get this for you.
Okay. Thanks.
Was that even a cab that took us here?
Don't know.
It didn't.
Where I wanted to go.
It didn't have a little thing on the top.
Yeah. There was no sign that was actually a real cab.
But it did take us where we wanted to go.
I'm not gonna wear it.
You're supposed to wear it.
But I'm not gonna wear it when I do sports, like when I go sing, sing, sing. I still don't want to go to my sleepover.
It's kind of rude to say.
Why?
Because it's kind of rude to say. I don't want to go.
You never said that.
I know, I'm just saying. Hi, Jen, it's Judy. Yeah, they were up all night, so he'll see him tomorrow at...
The Salem thing.
The Salem thing. Yep. Okay, bye. Yep.
How many people can I invite? 5, 6, 5 counting me, 6 counting me if I choose Owen.
I barely even know Owen. What if the girls don't come? What if Connor can't go?
I don't know. Can I go to the bathroom? Can you come with me?
I don't know. Sometimes you just have to punch them in the face before they say anything else.
I hate that bread. I like this bread. It's like a ball, and then they cut off the top, and you get to eat the insides.
It looks like a pumpkin.
Don't even bring up that analogy. Now I feel like I'm eating pumpkin guts.
I've never had pumpkin pie, and I'm saying I don't like it.
Well, I feel so fancy and so special because we're eating here alone without a parent.
I do this all the time with my babysitter. I'm thirsty.
Just get free water, because...
Which is stupid, because what if somebody just pushed a thing in and got Sprite? Oops. I did that once, but I got in trouble because I didn't know. Did what? Like, got soda. Okay, guys, we really need to focus, because if we don't, we'll get in trouble, and then they'll never let us do anything like this again. I'm getting the sugar cookie with M&Ms. Oh, guys, we really need to focus. Mom, can I have another bowl of soup? No. Can I have a cookie?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm getting a tummy ache. I say tummic, because then it's tummy and stomach.
We really need to get down to business, girls.
Says the girl who's just like...
This guy's crazy. While I was sleeping, my neighbor broke into my apartment and ate my egg rolls and drank my juice and stole $50. That's why I want to move. I'm telling you, I thought it was a raccoon and it was Rondo. It's a nut house where I live.
If you don't do this now, forever hold your peace, man.
I just want a nice family place where I can work on my book and my music.
Crazy Joe. Don't call him.
Yeah, he needs a vacation.
Light bulb.
Sporting a Hawaiian shirt and brilliantly white fanny pack, which he had bought with a newly discovered $50 bill. Rondo stumbled upon a small homeschool function while traveling with a bag stuffed with egg rolls. He entered the function and proceeded to sing Holy Grail while handing out egg rolls to the startled audience. You take holes on my back, and I'm a Jew. You steal food right out my mouth, and I want you in my tears. Don't know why I love you so much. Oh.
Michelle Muir is going to play a song for us called Land of Lincoln by Bernadine Johnston. Please welcome Michelle Muir. Thank you, Michelle. Mr. Andrew O'Brien has studied the martial arts in one form or another for almost 15 years. Mr. Paul Statz has studied the martial arts for almost 8 weeks. Together, this teacher and student pair from the New Hope Martial Arts Workshop will show you just a little bit of the artistic side of training and the progression of a martial artist through the ranks from white belt to black belt. Please welcome Mr. Andrew O'Brien and Mr. Paul Statz.
They tried to get rid of me and I came back. Actually, they like me so much they asked for me to come back. I've been running a martial arts workshop. It just concluded. It was 8 weeks long, and Paul Statz is one of my students. Everyone there did a fantastic job. Very proud of them all. Paul here has something on his head. Can you turn? Yeah, stand up straight. Okay, look that way. Because I don't like it. You moved. Don't move. Ah, that was my fault. I'm sorry. One more time. There we go. All right. Martial arts, very, very nuanced study, much like fencing. I love that demo. Thank you, guys. But I want to show you just a little bit of the artistic aspect of the martial arts. A lot of people think it is punching and kicking other people, or trees, or parts of trees. And that's not all it is. It's also a discipline like dance or gymnastics in which you perfect your physical skills through visualization and practice, empty hand, against the air, right? Helps with refining technique and with focusing your mind, right? All that Zen stuff. Or Christian, if you like to pray, you know, that's the idea. So I'm going to have Paul demonstrate for me and you the first form. A form is a series of movements, right? It's a pattern, and it comprises essentially a syllabi of a martial arts style, right? So the combative techniques of the prior masters. A student would generally craft a form based on their teacher's teachings. All right? So Paul, please step forward. He's going to perform Gi Chul Hyang Il Bu. That is basic form 1 in Korean. Let's see if he remembers the commands. 준비. Gi Chul Hyang Il Bu. Thank you, Paul. Here's the extra credit bit. Chudit. Kunya. 감사합니다. Tangsu. All right, because we're very respectful in the martial arts. Thank you, Paul. That's it. All right, and just to make this a little more interactive, I have a request. Could someone in the front row take out a phone with a timer on it? Get that ready, hold it in reserve, put a pin in it. We'll come back to that. But I have a question for you. Could I have show of hands? You can see either my highest form, right, my last learned, my most advanced, or you can see my longest form. Hands if you want to see my most advanced. All right, hands down. Hands if you want to see my longest. Thank you so much. All right, this form is called Wan Shu. It is a master level form. I'll just stop talking and do it. Wan Shu. the demonstration, also an interactive portion. I'm going to ask you, the audience, to be my counters. I'm going to, using my lovely assistant, simulate striking him as many times as I can in 5 seconds. And I would like you all to tell me how many times I hit him. I am not going to actually impact, all right? If I don't count it. I should be able to demonstrate control. So it's going to be, could be punches, right? Could be hooks, could be chops, right? Anything, but I won't be doing kicks. We'll make it easy for you. So, you didn't know you were going to get to participate, did you?
No.
You get the mic. This gentleman is going to tell me when to
Hi.
start. Thanks. What's your name?
Anthony.
Anthony. Anthony's going to tell me when to start and when to stop. The mic is so that I hear him and you hear him and you know that I haven't cheated. All right, so whenever you're ready, give me a 3 count. 3, 2, 1, go. On go, I'll start.
Okay.
5 seconds only.
All right. Ready, set, go. Time.
Thank you, sir. All right. Just shout it out. What do you think? 32, 28, 27, 36, 46. I like that one. All right. 60. I wish. Thank you. All right. I don't know the answer because I was busy not punching Paul. However, just to ballpark it for you, I videoed me doing it several times and slowed it down to watch it because I had no idea. And ballparking it, I got high 20s to really low 40s, about 42, 43, depending. So it's a little bit of the mystique, the physical skill, and sometimes it just involves standing still, unfortunately. But please give a hand to Paul. And it's bedtime for me. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Mr. O'Brien and Mr. Stats. It is beginning to be a tradition at New Hope to end the winter evening with a musical act. And tonight, our 2 musicians, one new face and one old face, will be bringing almost 22 years of musical experience to the stage. Our final act tonight will be a Coldplay medley, performed by Andrew Ressler and Ryan Brewer. Welcome.
Hey everyone, how you all doing tonight? So while I'm setting up, I'm also a martial artist as it is, but and I do recognize one of Andrew and Paul's forms there, the one that Paul did. I don't know what gibberish Korean he was calling it, but his nomenclature is incorrect. That form was called Pinyin 1.
I will fight you.
We can talk after. Give me a GD. DA. AE. There we are.
That was a wonderful, wonderful show. Thank you to everybody. I'm always so impressed by the depth and diversity of talent in our students. And I'd like to invite all our performers and stagehands back to the stage to take a bow and be recognized one last time. This evening represents countless hours of work by students, tutorials, and a small army of wonderful volunteers. To all our volunteers, please know that we're immensely thankful for enabling tonight. There are a few people we would like to thank in particular. Lisa Yassi, our hospitality coordinator. Lisa, can you come up here? Lisa Yassi. Well, she's probably getting desserts ready. Lisa, come up here. Come up. We want to say thank you. Thank you so much for all the wonderful food, and we haven't even had dessert yet. If you were a member of the hospitality team or have worked with Lisa, would you stand so we can recognize you as well? Thank you very much. I'd like to invite a few other of our volunteers to come to the stage to be recognized. If you could hold your applause till the end, and we will recognize them all. First, our stage manager, Rosemarie Anderson. Rosemarie, could you come up? Thank you so much. Assistant stage manager, Elle Gallo. Audition judges, Brian Ocock, Ava Adams, and Abby Garrity. Program coordinator, Robin Bloom. Setup and decorations, Betsy Streeter and Dev Dwight. And stagehand coordinator, Kim Albushies. Let's give a big round of applause for all of our volunteers. And one final, very large thank you to the woman actually handing out the flowers at the moment, Mrs. Laura Range, for all the coordination of the entertainment this evening.
And just one final word. I just wanted to say that Joan Smith is in the house. And yes. So Joan is the founder, the visionary of New Hope, and without Joan, there would be none of this. So if you don't know Joan yet, please, she's right here. Shake her hand, tell her about your kids. Yes, please meet Joan Smith. Thanks.
So that concludes the entertainment portion of the evening, and that begins the dessert portion of the evening. So please stick around, enjoy fellowship, and thank you so much for coming to the 2014 Winter Evening.